There are cars that impress you on paper, and then there are cars that hit you somewhere much deeper, somewhere emotional, almost visceral, before you've even turned the key. The Ferrari Daytona SP3 belongs firmly in the second category. This is not just a car you look at, it's a car that stares back at you, challenges you, and quietly asks a dangerous question. Are you ready for what this represents? Because the moment you see the Daytona SP3, you realize Ferrari didn't build this car to chase trends, regulations, or even rivals. They built it to remind the world who they are. This car matters because it's a statement that in an era racing towards electrification and digital abstraction, Ferrari can still create something brutally mechanical, unapologetically emotional, and rooted in its racing soul. The Daytona SP3 is part of Ferrari's ultra-exclusive Icona series, inspired by legendary endurance racers of the 1960s, particularly the 330 P3 and P4 machines that dominated Daytona and etched Ferrari's name into motorsport history. Only 599 examples exist globally, and every single one was sold before the public even saw it. In the United States, this car represents the peak of modern Ferrari collectability and old-school passion colliding. Visually, the Daytona SP3 is pure theater. It doesn't rely on wings, gimmicks, or exaggerated aggression. Instead, it uses proportion, surface tension, and aerodynamic honesty to create presence. The nose is long and sculpted, with a horizontal lighting signature that stretches across the front like a razor blade. The hood plunges downward with muscular confidence, channeling air with purpose rather than decoration. From the side, the car looks impossibly low and wide, almost glued to the ground, with dramatic cutouts that feed air into the mid-mounted engine. Then there's the rear, arguably the most iconic angle of all. A series of horizontal slats span the back, paying homage to Ferrari's classic prototypes while serving a functional aerodynamic role. Beneath them sits one of the most dramatic exhaust arrangements Ferrari has ever designed, rising high and proud like a piece of mechanical sculpture. This isn't a car that tries to look futuristic. It looks timeless, like it could exist in any era where speed and beauty matter. On the road, the Daytona SP3 has a presence that stops traffic without shouting. People don't just glance at it, they freeze. It commands attention through purity, not excess. In a world saturated with supercars trying to outdo each other visually, this Ferrari stands out by being restrained, focused, and deeply intentional. Open the door, and the interior immediately reinforces that this is a driver's car first and foremost. The cabin is tight, intimate, and purpose-built. You don't climb into the Daytona SP3 so much as you wear it. Carbon fiber dominates nearly every surface, exposed proudly and woven with precision. The seats are fixed directly to the chassis, with adjustable pedals and steering wheel to fine-tune your driving position, a solution straight out of motorsport. Despite its hardcore nature, the interior is not crude or uncomfortable. Ferrari has balanced minimalism with craftsmanship beautifully. Alcantara wraps the surfaces you touch most, while subtle Italian tricolor accents remind you of the brand's heritage without being overbearing. The steering wheel is a masterpiece in itself, loaded with controls for driving modes, indicators, wipers, and the iconic red engine start button. Everything you need is right at your fingertips, and nothing distracts you from driving. Technology is present, but it's deliberately subdued. There's a digital instrument cluster that delivers all essential information clearly and quickly, and a passenger-side display that allows your co-pilot to feel involved in the experience. There's no oversized touchscreen dominating the dashboard, no unnecessary complexity. Ferrari understands that in a car like this, technology should support the experience, not define it. Comfort, of course, is relative. This is not a grand touring or a daily driver, and Ferrari makes no apologies for that. Storage space is minimal, visibility is compromised by the low roofline and wide rear haunches, and ingress and exits require a bit of athleticism. But anyone considering a Daytona SP3 knows exactly what they're signing up for. This car isn't about convenience, it's about connection. And that connection starts the moment you fire up the engine. Beneath the sculpted bodywork lies one of the most significant engines Ferrari has ever built, a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12. No turbos, no hybrid assistance, just 12 cylinders breathing freely, revving to the sky, and delivering power the old-fashioned way. In a world where even Ferrari's own lineup is moving towards electrification, this engine feels like a love letter to purists. It produces over 828 horsepower, sent exclusively to the rear wheels through a lightning-fast dual-clutch transmission. But numbers only tell part of the story. What makes this engine special is how it delivers that power. Throttle response is immediate, razor-sharp, and intoxicating. The engine doesn't surge, it builds, climbing through the rev range with a ferocity that feels alive. The sound is unmistakably Ferrari V12, a rising mechanical scream that transforms into something almost operatic at high RPM. On the road, the Daytona SP3 feels shockingly composed for something so extreme. The chassis is incredibly stiff, yet the suspension has enough compliance to keep the car planted and predictable. Steering feel is precise and communicative, giving you confidence to push harder with every corner. This is not a car that intimidates you into submission. It invites you to explore its limits, rewarding skill and respect with an experience few modern cars can match. Performance is, as you'd expect, staggering. 0 to 60 happens in under 3 seconds, and the top speed exceeds 211 miles per hour. But again, raw speed isn't the point. The magic lies in how engaged you feel at any speed, how every input matters, how every drive feels like an event. When it comes to safety and driver assistance, Ferrari takes a minimalist approach. The Daytona SP3 includes advanced stability control systems, traction management, and carbon ceramic brakes that deliver immense stopping power. These systems are finely tuned to enhance performance rather than dilute it. There are no intrusive lane-keeping systems or autonomous features here. Ferrari assumes, rightly, that if you're driving this car, you want control, not supervision. Fuel efficiency is, unsurprisingly, not a priority. In real-world driving, owners can expect mileage in the low teens at best, and significantly less when driving enthusiastically. But asking about fuel efficiency in a Daytona SP3 is like asking about luggage space on a race bike. It's irrelevant. This car is fueled by passion, not practicality. Pricing reflects its rarity and significance. In the United States, the Daytona SP3 carried an original price well north of $2 million, and on the secondary market, values have climbed even higher. Competitors are few and far between. Cars like the Lamborghini Sian or Pagani Huayra may occupy a similar financial stratosphere, but they offer a very different philosophy.